I'll circle back to Maimonides in a moment, but I should just say it was really 9/11 that changed me. At that moment, I realized that I want to be a teacher in higher education, but I want to devote my studies and my teaching to the intersections of Judaism and Islam, with hopefully the goal of bettering understanding historically and for the good of those living today. I chose to focus on the medieval period precisely because that was a time that exemplified and really represented the best of the interaction between these two civilizations. When you find not only professional and economic cooperation, which is itself really truly important and interesting, and to think about people whose professional alignments cross confessional lines or whose economic interests cross confessional lines.
We're talking about the 10th, 11th, and 12th centuries,
Right. Yeah.
which are not widely regarded as a time of harmony
Yes.
between Jews and Muslims. Can you say more?
Absolutely. Yeah. So what there was a unique moment. It actually kind of intersected nicely for me as a classicist originally, because it was really between the 8th and the 10th centuries that we find this unique moment of interconfessional, interfaith discourse and dialogue centered on rational discourse, rational conversation. And part of the way that this developed was an official sponsorship by the Abbasid government in Baghdad at the time to translate the Greek classics into Arabic. And so this is the first time that you begin to have the likes of, and not Homer, but you have Plato, you have Aristotle, you have sciences and mathematics, and medicine, right?
These are secular.
Galen,
These are secular
Hippocrates.
philosophers, secular what
Ah,
we now would call scientists, I
so
believe.
yes, some were certainly those who were sponsored and patronized, I should say, by the government. Some of them might be called sort of free thinkers. We might call secular today, but many were not. And I want to emphasize the not actually, because the original. This is one of those fascinating cases in which a government-sponsored policy that had a specific intent took on a life of its own.